One of the most important things you can do in IT service management is to really focus on how your customers experience what you do. It's very easy to design processes based on the sorts of things you want to achieve, on how IT works, on how you think about the world. And a lot of IT organisations make the mistake of thinking that's enough. We've designed a process, it works every time, what's your problem? Many, many years ago, I had a job on a service desk. This was probably before IT service desks existed. I was only about 16 or 17. And in the UK, they had a very, very big project to replace every gas appliance in every house, in every factory, in every shop, in every school, so that we could burn the gas that we started to get up from the North Sea in the 1970s. And I got a job on the call centre dealing with people phoning in to say, the engineer came and changed the jets on my cooker and now it's not working. And on my very, very first day on the job, the manager came to me and he said, look, here's a form, nice big green screen terminal, and what you have to do is answer the telephone and you say to the customer, please tell me your name, and you type it in. Please tell me your address, type it in here. Tell me your phone number, type it in here. Ask them for a description of their problem, type it in. Tell them that an engineer will call within 3 or 4 days, and then hang up the phone fast because you have to do lots of calls every day. So I did exactly what I'd been told. And I'd been working there less than a day when I got a phone call from what I call a shouter. Everybody who's worked on a service desk knows what I mean by a shouter. And I picked up the phone and he's raving and angry and he's shouting at me. And he's saying, your fitter called and now the boiler's blown up and the foreman's in hospital and the factory's shut down. What are you going to do about it? And me, with no experience of a service desk and no experience of customer service and no focus on customer experience, what is your name? What is your address? What is your phone number? An engineer will call in 3 or 4 days. Well, I didn't understand why my manager came and shouted at me. I'd done exactly what I'd been asked, but I hadn't focused on the customer experience. The thing is, unless you completely focus on how the customers experience your process and what it feels like to be at the customer end of what you're doing, you will never ever do a good job. If you design your user forms on your self-help or even on your service desk based on the information you need rather than on how your customer is going to experience what you're doing, you will never have happy customers. And if you don't have happy customers, you're not doing good service management.